Mika, caution, one Mikey. Tell them Black Nation rise. Wouldn't think of full time. Do we stop being victimized, organize and centralize? Take the shackles off your mind. Black Nation rise. Hold your head up with pride. Them no care about black lives. Now the ship a capsize. Open up your mind. Firstly, every African a queen and king. Know your boss and you will know yourself. That man not got our color and no sin. Never trade my roots, me proud of my skin. Sing I forget the old slave master Jim. Pan back with fasting. And you know them now bring them from the plantation. Nowadays a prison. Hear the ancestors them singing African hymns. But we have to rise up in order to win. We have to see a floating sinkings and we can't sing. Call out the black leaders in our communities. We stand against injustice and stand for unity. And in action rise. Wouldn't think of full time. Do we stop being victimized, organize and centralize? Take the shackles off your mind. Black Nation rise. Hold your head up with pride. Them no care about black lives. Now the ship a capsize. Open up your mind. Freedom must come with a cost. You can't know the future if you don't know the past. If you sight the fullness, if you don't know the half, them milk the mother cow and them won't kill the calf. Check the status, it's off the grid of the graph. Look how much blocky youths them kill off the Ross. Classism, racism, black brother them a ball. We have to fight all if we back against the wall like a Bengy roll. Go back to your roots and your window on yourselves. We did that with our friends, no one time to rebel. By the KKK, enough black brothers, them hang them in the suburbs, we in the projects. Yo, you know see the trend. In a 2020, yo, we still a go pretend like slave master and slave bikini. They my friend, like Black Panther. Take a stance, yeah, my friend can't play cover, rise up from lions den. Reaching out to the rude boys and all the ragamuffins. You will fall for anything if you stand for something. Black Nation rise. Couldn't think of full time. Do we stop being victimized, organize and centralize? Take the shackles off your mind. Black Nation rise. Hold the head up with pride. They no care about black lives. Now the ship a capsize. Open up your mind.
Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, Jamaica. Good afternoon. Are you hearing me? Just confirm you're hearing me. Students, I'm not 100%, but I am here today. Yes, hello, good day.
Hello, good day to you, Andre. How you doing, man?
Not 100%, but I'm okay.
All right, well, you know what they say, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Just hang in there, my brother, be all right.
Yes, my bros. All right.
Okay, listen me now, Andre. I must say congratulations to you for the excellent work that you're doing. And I must say congratulations to Mark Golding on what he's doing. And I must say my deepest condolences goes out to Andrew Holness.
Condolences.
And the reason why, yes, his condolences, and not only to him, to the people of Jamaica. And my first condolences goes out to the farmers who watch the budget debate. Andrew just put another nail in them coffin.
When say I go do him reduce the input this when say I do about the
if I go reduce the duty or the taxes, the importation taxes for food that's imported into the country.
Wow.
So that's another nail in them coffee. So if the budget, if the bill last year was 7 million or 6 million, it will be more this year. Okay. And I would also like to say congratulations to the people who work in the hotel. Because what they don't understand, the farmers and the hotel workers are two of the biggest employee of the two biggest employees in Jamaica. And when Andrew, after 10 budget, the people who are at the bottom of the totem pole don't get 2% raise.
Yes.
And him go give them him give them $1,000. Like 7%. Which cannot buy a good box food. And when we're talking about a good box food, we're talking about a good chicken dinner. Because a good chicken dinner in Jamaica costs more than $1,000. So more of the people to give themselves a clap on the back, if them are going to sit down and take this small box food, this mini food, because they can't buy a Andre food, which is good food. So more of the people give themselves a pat on the back because the man is leading them to 300%. And in 10 years, for them salary don't rise to 300%. That's my 2 cents, my brother.
All right, my friend. God bless you.
All right, cool.
As I said, students, I'm not well. I don't want this honestly to state what I mean. I shouldn't even be talking, but I've decided that let me come and share with you all. And I'm going to fight it up tonight and do my show tonight, even though I'm not well. Hello, good day.
Hello, good day.
Yes, good day.
Hello.
Yes, miss, good day.
Yeah, good day. I'm just calling to find out how you do. I noticed I missed you for a couple of times.
I'm okay. I'm on midday connection. I'm here.
Yeah. I'm just congratulating you for your work that you're doing.
Yes.
You're doing a wonderful work and you have educated me a lot.
I appreciate my
what's going on in the country. And I don't like to see what is going on and what I hear. I'm just dying for the time to come to go and vote.
Well, make sure that when voting day come, you're the first in the line in the morning.
Yes, I'm serious. I vote all the time. All the time I vote for PNP. I'm a born comrade. When the Lord ready for me, I'm going home as a comrade. Okay?
All right, dear.
Enjoy yourself. Have a nice day. I hope you feel well soon.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, okay. Bye. I love you.
You remember telling us, say, there is more to this Rubio coming to Jamaica, you know. There is more to this Rubio coming to Jamaica. See, Trump announced now, say, any country that purchases oil from Venezuela will pay a 25% tariff on trade to the United States. You know, hear that? Hey. Whoa, yo. You not hear what I say? Trump says Jamaica that any country that purchases oil from Venezuela will pay a 25% tariff on any trade with the United States. So with that said, if you're not aware, most of CARICOM countries purchase oil from Venezuela. Oh Lord. In a day in a pain. In a sunrated pain, students. No, sir. Hello.
Hold on a minute. No, I don't have that.
Yes, Miss Sweeney.
Hello? How are you? I'm sure to know you're not feeling 100%, but that's life sometime, yeah? You take it easy, but you should let us know when you're not coming and put up a
but Miss Sweeney, it's not every time I go and know. If you want to say by 8 o'clock that I don't out there and know say I'm not coming.
No, you done that before and you're coming late.
Well, it's not a. It is not a
Never
normative
mind.
practice.
Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Just get yourself better, you hear? And if you don't feel like finish this afternoon, just go and rest, you hear?
No, man, I'll pull through for the hour. I'll pull through for the hour. All right?
Oh, yes. Anyway, I'm not going to say anything. All I can say, what a man thief in a line. Everything we do, this man want take it and turn it around and say it's his idea. Anyway, that's all. No, I'm not going to stress you tonight with my talking. You just have a go. To everyone, pray for Andre here.
All right, Mama Winnie.
Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Hello, good day.
Hello, good day, Andre.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, I heard that you explained that well. I feel led to pray for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Eternal God and our righteous everlasting Father, the creator of the heaven and the earth, dear God, thou seest your Son, dear Jesus. You said sickness don't belong to you, dear Jesus. It belongs to the plan of the enemy. And right now, your Son not feeling 100%, dear God. And I'm asking that you may reach out your healing hand right now, dear God, and touch him. From the crown of his head to the sole of his feet. Anoint them, dear God. Strengthen every joint, every bone of him, dear Jesus. Lord, we are depending on you, dear Jesus. You said we must ask, and it shall be given unto you. And we are asking you right now, dear Jesus, on the half of what you said, dear Jesus. Healing is the children's bread. And deliver him right now as he come out, dear God, to let nation and the whole wide world know the truth and nothing but the truth. God bless him. Bless him and keep him in Jesus' precious name, I pray.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you.
Amen,
Thank you.
amen.
God bless you.
Have a God bless day now, son.
All right. I'm trying my very best.
Okay. And take it easy now.
Yes.
All right. Bye.
You see, as I talk, there is even Bangarang at St. James High School, you know. I'm going to that Bangarang this evening at St. James High School. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher. How are you doing? You're not feeling well. I can hear it in your voice.
But I am pulling through, my dear.
Stay safe and take care of yourself. But we're not seeing you.
I deliberately decided to turn off the camera because I don't like the way I look to put up myself on a platform now.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, that's fine. I'm still listening though.
All right.
Ears, but not seeing with the eyes.
Me sure say when at no never see at topic face before. On the at topic live from morning till night.
I know about that topic. I know about you.
Oh well, may I say so? If you don't see me pan the program, I show me face.
I understand.
That is the most important part. All right.
Yeah, man. All right.
God bless you.
You too.
They have padlock the St. James High School, and no activities can't happen at the St. James High School. You remember last month the principal and the labor right chairman were in Bangaran? They even turned off the water at the St. James High School. This now has disadvantaged the children because it is CXC planning time. And to know that the children are disenfranchised. To know that the children are disenfranchised Jamaica, to me, is serious abuse. Serious abuse. And when I saw that incident at St. James High School, I said to myself, this is wrong at all levels. This is wrong at all level. And see it there now. the school, the children have been padlocked out of the institution. And the school has been dismissed early today. The school has been dismissed early today. You heard what I said? School dismissed early today. Only can call and talk to me now. The labor right them want to get rid of the principal down there. And I gather that from this principal has gone to St. James High School. He might not have the best interpersonal skills, I'm being told, but when it comes on to performance and making sure that the school has the resources that are required and needed, I hear that him really perform. Right? And to now know that the St. James High School is in this predicament. The entire school padlocking the students. The entire school is padlocked. This morning at 5 o'clock. Is that because tonight we see how they padlocked the school? And them change out all of the lock them. So the principal, the school administrators, nothing can go on the school. Chopper John must know who do it. Hello, good day.
Is Andre number there?
Yes, this is Andre Stevens. Good day.
I want to talk to him.
You're talking to him, miss. Turn off the thing in the background and you hear that all the time. Sometimes some man are just irritating. So that happened. And I saw an editorial in the newspaper this morning about the red mud. I'm going to talk about that tonight if God allows me, because where's the education minister? Where is the education minister? Yes, hello, good day.
Professor. Welcome back, man. I know you haven't been to 100. I hope you're feeling much better.
No, but me I hold true.
Well, this thing happening at the St. James High School is worrying. I won't say much on it because I'm sure later you will carry something on it. But I want to direct your attention to something that occurred last night in St. Thomas. I don't know if you get to see the People's National Party meeting there.
I hear Willie saying now what people are asking me if him not afraid James kill him.
James can't touch him. I need people to understand this. James Robertson since 2010, 9 actually, has been under surveillance from the United States Department. Yeah? You realize he has been quiet? Noticeably absent from the public scene?
But they said, but Willie said James buy the onion for $40 a pound from the people them. And then James sell back the onion for hold it in a storage, then sell it for $300 a pound.
After 4 weeks, it's wicked.
No, James, if for that James really wicked.
No, but he's not lying. Let me tell you why he's not lying. And why Ryan is not lying. If you know the individual you're dealing with, then you'll understand how nasty he is. His family has property up in Cedar Valley.
Yeah.
A lot of old family land up there. And a lot of farmers who want to extend the coffee farm because they don't have the land space to extend. I've been for years trying to get lease for some of the lands that him have up there. And we'd never give them a lease. This is how nasty James is. But let me tell you, James is what Darrell is to Portland. Yeah?
Oh, so you say James is to St. Thomas as Darrell is to Portland. That is a serious statement in the head, boy.
No, because the man is and everything. You know why you think I feel good to say this? I know James personally. You know that James has family in the PNP, Andre? You know that he is a prominent member of the PNP. Is James' first cousin? Maybe James' mother is his mother, is his auntie. Right? So I will never disrespect Jamie, because if I see Jamie on the road tomorrow morning, we'll have a very cordial conversation. But what hurt me is when you're going to do this to the onion farmers. By the way, it's Roger Clark and Portia Simpson Miller build that agro-park, build it, open it, and tell them plant onion, because they were going to reduce, there was a push to reduce the importation of onion by 98%. Yeah? And it was going well in 2013, 2014.
But boy, 40. How much a pound in buy the onion for $40? $40. Lord, my mouth kill me. Wait. You can't make me talk too much. Because I'm a wisdom teeth kill me and you really want to draw me out today. $40.
Keep it little and shout.
$40.
James is buying the onion from the people. And let me tell you, wicked and nasty this brood be. Yeah? Imagine this as member of parliament, he gets support from RADA. I want the people that are in that agro park to tell you if James Robertson has ever given them a bag of fertilizer. And he go out there with the crocodile ears a ball, but them can't get onion to sell. And he know, sir, him a play monopoly games with the market. Yeah? This is and let me tell you something. Remember, you know, Jamie, we know what the Americans think about you. It's no secret what the Americans think about you. It's no secret. Everybody know your life is like a open book. Yeah?
Yes.
The thing hurt me, and the coffee farmers is the next one. Leaching, I'm coming for you. Why are you paying these coffee farmers $7,500? But yet though, you're getting, when you do the specialty coffee arrangement, when you get $18,000 per box US for the coffee. $1,800 per box for the coffee. That's what they're getting in and buying from the average Jamaican farmer at $7,500.
Them say when labor right take over, the coffee farmers then get seriously affected. Because Willie say the coffee farmers under Portia time did I get up to 14,000, 15,000 a box. But them I get mostly 10,000 now.
Me have a grandfather who grew coffee right out in the hills. You know, buy it out 11 out of Bulbe?
No, you are telling me.
Well, you have a place named Gypsum Quarry, right?
Yes.
Gypsum. Them grow coffee up in the hills of Blue Mountain, because the whole out of Bulbe is connected back to the Blue Mountain, you know.
Yes.
Right? And he grows coffee up there. We used to go pick coffee with him. When him get him under Portia time, during Roger time, when he used to get coffee, we used to get $13,000 per box. And a good time, you get $15,000 per box. That was the highest it went to. Yeah? When the fire burned, some of the coffee farmers were affected. But I can tell you this, that it was one of the most rewarding things for him, because he never worked for nobody.
Yes.
He go by farm, he sprinkling coffee, he cut out the bud. The only thing pickle and so that kill you in there. Yeah? But I can tell you, the coffee farmers are the most independent set of farmers in Jamaica, the most independent people. And when Leaching, with him liar self, bought the factory from Panjam and Caribbean producers, right, CPJ, what they did, right, was he raised a bond, floated a bond for $1.9 billion, really needed 1.3 to buy it, buy the factory, go up a Flamstead, you know Flamstead up over Mavis Bank factory there, and tell them that him going to them more for them coffee. After I make the big announcement, fly down on the helicopter. 3 weeks after the factory announced, the price has now been moved to $6,000 a box from $13,000 a box. What a wicked man. Yeah? What a wicked man. And him do the same thing, and him mash up the coffee industry. There was an allegation that he mixed up the lowland coffee from, you know, there's lowland and Blue Mountain. Yeah? There's Arabica and Robusta. There are two different qualities coffee. I grew up in a coffee, Andre. We can parch me coffee, pulp me coffee, do anything that come on to coffee. Yeah? So I feel the pain of the people of Ugly Gap. I feel the pain of all of the coffee farmers of Cedar Valley. I feel their pain of the people of Baito and Blacksburry and Ramble. I feel the pain of the people in East Rural St. Andrew and West Rural St. Andrew and Western Portland. Because these people are independent people. You know much of them send them picnic at university without taking a loan, Andre?
Wow.
Coffee.
So under the labor right, them the coffee move down rather than it move up.
Because what they're trying to do is to frustrate the coffee farmers with the hope that they will throw up their hand, and then Master Lee will be the only major grower of coffee in Jamaica. But stand firm, coffee farmers. Stand firm. Help is on the way. And onion farmers, stand firm. Stand firm. You only have four more months of them. 4 more months of them. They're a bunch of monopolistic oligarchic. Let me tell you, I don't even know what to call them. Yeah? They have cartelized the agricultural market in Jamaica. And you, James, just sit down in a parliament. You should never be seen near a parliament. You're worse than your leader.
Wow! Wow!
Because your file is known. The only thing we know about your leader is when an affidavit by Father Burchell McPherson saying they box the woman in her face down at the polling station in a 97. That's the only thing we know about him. But we know you worse than him. Allegations have been called, affidavits have been submitted to the United States State Department regarding him.
Union Petrol.
Petrol is from around one place where they call it. So when you come out of 14 miles, St. Thomas, yeah? And you come into a corner they call around there where they used to do the fishing village, Grand Spen. Yeah? Petrol was originally from Grand Spen. Him is what you call, he specializes in the talcum powder. Yeah?
What kind of powder?
The talcum powder, the white baby powder. Yeah?
So how do petrol?
Well, it is alleged that a certain man that will remain nameless in Western St. Thomas took him out. Yeah, because remember, the WikiLeaks don't tell me where them did involve in. Couldn't pay back them debt, and them father had to sell this piece of old property out of Yellas, where them used to mine out. That's why they don't want it no more. I got left you now, teacher.
Hey! Why? How will you say? No, sir, Jamaica, my mouth. Me not enough pain, but that one day me have to ball out for. Students mean enough pain. Petrol, $40. $40.
Ball out! Whoa! Yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything.
Good afternoon, Andre.
Good afternoon, my friend. How you do?
Yes, I'm alright. I hope you recover very soon.
No, well, me there na some pain here, but me I try hold it, my friend. Me I try hold it.
Yes.
Me say last night some pain rocked me, see man.
Oh my! So what did you do to ease it up? What did you take? Advil for pain?
Me put the clove and so on it. Me doctor must come here shortly, so she me wait for.
Okay, Andre.
Cause you know me not go any doctor in this country, cause you know them would have tried set me up. So me have to make sure me have to wait until my doctor can reach to me.
Yes, Andre, people start to make the connection between the hard lives they are living and political corruption, and that is a very good thing because they can't anymore support the JP party, knowing that they have unleashed so much poverty on them. And I'm telling you that there cannot be any economic recovery without justice. And the justice that we need is to ensure that the perpetrators who have stolen Jamaica's money on the under the JLP administration that they are arrested and charged, placed in custody, and their assets confiscated and monies. Alright, so I don't think that when the PNP wins, they can function as a normal government without getting back those monies. It's too much. Where are they going to fund the budget from?
I would ask you, them not say them might get it from the taxes.
No, that won't be sufficient. And those guys would have gone away with so much money, so much billions of dollars. They are well set for the rest of their lives,
Well, we can.
I am not, even if they look frustrated on their faces, I'm not sorry for them because they are extremely wealthy. 90% of Jamaicans do not have any opportunity. And it is solely caused by Holness and his cabinet.
Mighty God.
Because the monies that should have been used to improve people's lives have been stolen. There's nothing good Marco Rubio has to tell the Prime Minister. Marco Rubio was at the forefront in removing the program there that facilitate many institutions in Jamaica. You said. Yes. So after removing, you said that a lot of institutions used to depend on. He's now coming to Jamaica. He has nothing good to tell Jamaicans rather than to add more pressure on our situation. And the Prime Minister is so compromised that if they even box him down, he have to take the box down because he doesn't want to be extradited.
I have some bombshell.
This man shouldn't be the Prime Minister. He's causing problems for us.
I have some bombshell questions to ask him tonight. You hear what I said?
Because, yes. If there was someone honorable in the office of the Prime Minister, then Marco Rubio and his administration would tend to propose more productive ideas and work programs so that we can move forward as a country. But this man is running a criminal party and criminal government who have constantly stolen Jamaicans' money. And now he's going to meet head of state. He doesn't have anything to put on the table. He's just going to be a lucky. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That can't be a good Prime Minister. Once a Prime Minister is compromised, he must resign immediately. And this is a problem Jamaica is facing now. We have Holness there, and he's highly compromised. He's compromising the world. He's compromising his very cabinet. So if even a government minister does something wrong, he cannot even talk to them. Because they have secrets for each other.
True.
The same minister with a super ministry, 4 ministries in one. He was integral in SSL. The Prime Minister was a part of SSL. And the minister as his relative being the owner of SSL's building. Look here, man, these guys should never be up for election. They should have long been gone. And I'm telling you, man, right now, Jamaica has collapsed. I don't see any return unless there is justice.
Yes.
You can't have a Prime Minister and his crew just lose an election and go to have a maritime. It cannot work.
True.
It cannot work. They would have to give an account of their stewardship.
True.
They would have to pay back Jamaica all the monies they have stolen. And then, look here, if they were in first world countries like America, Britain, and Canada, those guys would be lost in prison for life, Yes. Look here. I told you 3,000 years, 2,000 years. They look here, man, just to send a message to cut corruption. A matter of fact, in places like Singapore and Taiwan and all those places, they would be hung. pain, the hardship they have created. Right now, we don't even have a proper hospital in Jamaica, Andre. I am sorry for anybody who gets sick, because they're just going to stay at the hospital, given painkillers, stay there and die.
Yes.
And the morgue vehicle just come and pick up their bodies.
My God.
That is what is happening. Look here, right now NWC doesn't even have money to sanitize the water. You know? They don't have it.
I see them can't release the report on the status of the water. Yes, so them can't release the report though.
Well, look here, a lot of children have been having gastroenteritis, stopping from schools and all of that. It's no secret. It has been going on for a while. You can ask the doctors. Just call the Medical Association of Jamaica and ask their doctors if children have not been complaining to them for running belly and they are treating them. Yes, it's been going on for a long time now. So when the council came out and highlighted to us, it's something we all knew a long time ago. Well, I'm telling you, man, the country has fallen apart. It cannot hold together anymore. And I am sure that Andrew Holness is the architect for this destruction. You know, but Andrew, if we had followed Dr. Peter Phillips in 2011, you know, when he strenuously exposed to the nation that Andrew Holness was spending illegal money, if we had followed up on Peter Phillips and acted as a country, you know, we wouldn't have this destruction and burden to deal with now.
Lord Jesus.
That's 2011, you know, my brother. I know it's 2025, you know. And the guy is there still drinking milk and honey. Had we just follow up on what Peter Phillips said and come out and demand Andrew Holness's resignation, we wouldn't have a broke country right now. We wouldn't have a country without any hospitals. We wouldn't have a country where there is severe recession. I mean, people are talking about recession, Andre, but what I'm seeing on the ground, I am seeing an economic collapse, or what we could call depression.
Explain.
Because of the hardship and government unable to function normally. That is why I'm saying the country has collapsed.
My God.
The health ministry can't provide to the hospitals so that they can carry out services effectively. Basic medicine and equipment not available. Look here, Andre. When Jamaica cannot produce healthy and potable water, isn't that a sign of a collapse?
True.
If we are characterized by land, wood, and water, and we can do something basic like that, then where are we going as a country? You know how many children, many students now want to see the door of University of the West Indies, Michael, and UTEC, and they don't have the first money to pay.
True.
People who are qualified to get in and improve the lives of their families and the society at large, they don't have a chance. They don't have none of the billions of dollars that Andrew Holness has or his cabinet members.
See, somebody just say, teacher, read the contaminated water. One of my babies just got over gastro a little over a week ago.
I know a lot of them,
yes.
Man. If you call the Medical Council of Jamaica or the Medical Association, their doctors will tell you that they have been receiving constant complaints, and the diagnosis from the bad water is gastroenteritis. That causes diarrhea, vomiting, headache, and it can cause death.
My God.
Yes. Yes, man.
And then,
you, man, there's nothing in Jamaica that is working, man. When you look at the destruction, let me tell you something. The guy, Andrew Holness, he has wiped out the economy.
My God.
But I can understand why Jamaica is so broke. Because, it's a grand scheme they have orchestrated and have robbed the country.
Mm-hmm.
You have one minister with all 10 properties in Jamaica.
My God.
Prime Minister have so many luxurious properties and no caveat on any of them, meaning they are clean title, owing nothing to any financial institution.
I
can tell you that is real wealth, you know. When you don't have to pay the bank $1, that is real wealth.
All me know said can continue so do.
Yes, but I don't know. I don't see any expression on behalf of the PNP to arrest and charge Andrew Holness when they come into power. You can have a prime minister that has caused mass migration. The most productive and talented people have to run left Jamaica because they couldn't survive under the leadership of Andrew Holness. The man suffer the people, you know. Because remember, you know, when billions are being stolen, you know, my brother, it means that the damage that is done to the lives of our people is a lifetime thing, hundreds of years to come, and the damage will still be real.
Yes.
There are consequences for stealing money, you know. When you raid the country like that, is a poor country. We're not even producing, we're just having a paper economy, a service industry.
Wow.
And you have robbed the Jamaican people so much money. Right now, people don't have no plans to improve their lives, you know. People are just focusing on eating some food and ride out the storm day by day. That is what the Prime Minister has caused.
Wow.
And there is no sign it will get better. This guy has appointed 2 persons on the Integrity Commission's board. And we know they go there to keep things quiet and to allow him to ride through the next election. IC is dead right now, just as how Indicom is dead.
So you said the IC has now become
It is now ineffective. It will now do the work of the Prime Minister, which is to stabilize him and clean up his nasty acts.
Why the one?
We know the people. We know the people who went there. The former judge. She is the wife of a strong supporter of the GLP. He died a few years ago. He was representing Dudus.
Really?
Yes. Yes, Beswick. Beswick was one of Dudus's lawyers. And he has been deceased, but his wife is on the board now. And then you have Winter, who was appointed by Audley Shaw to the governorship of the Bank of Jamaica. So we know them.
So it's 2 labor rights syndicate.
Definitely. They go there to stabilize Andrew Holness's situation. You know? And I would have expected the PNP to oppose their appointment, but I guess the PNP is saying that, well, election is near. So as we win the election, we would have removed those persons, you know?
Oh, a fear husband was Paul Beswick.
Oh! Yes.
Oh,
yes.
You never... so him did I represent Dudus?
Yes.
Oh, what is... This is one
serious... The extradition process, yes.
This is one serious... No, sir.
Boy, Andre, it's the worst I've ever seen things. Let me tell you something, man. I have to applaud Omar Azan because I was saying it all along, you know. Azan doesn't want to say it very ruthlessly. He wanted to be very moderate, you know, to be temperate and be responsible as a businessman. So he said his 50% sales have declined. But we know it's more than that, Andre. It's more than that. But guess what? He's trying to have a little hope as a businessman because his investments are at risk, you know.
Yes.
So he's not going to say it in the worst terms. It's far more than that, my brother. I'm telling you, it's about 70% of sales on the negative side now, and the 30% is dwindling.
Mighty God.
Look here, man. These guys have stolen so much money. The Cornwall Regional Hospital overrun from $2 billion to $27 billion. And you know what? They have a bank where those monies are going through, you know, as a money laundering scheme. You know? They have a bank. And I'm asking the US to make sure that that banker who the JLP is using to do the money laundering, make sure you extradite him, make sure you give him 3,000 years, no less than that.
So you said the banker get extradited too?
Yes. They would have used the SWIFT system to corruptly transfer money and to move monies around to the syndicates.
Oh Lord.
Look here, man, the damage that these guys have done. I've seen normal lives being disrupted so brutally because of Andrew Holness. Look here, man. These financial losses incurred by the government and the grand theft that has been pursued, it has wiped out Jamaicans. People can't even find dinner right now to eat.
It that
Bills,
bad.
paying rent, water and light is like a dream right now.
You know much people can't even pay the landlord the rent them these days?
Most of the working class people, they have to leave the city of Kingston and go back to rural Jamaica to live with their parents and put on a little board house on the country land and live. They can't pay rent. Look here, just check at Sutton Street Court and see the backlog down there with landlord and tenant relation cases.
My God, I saw it bad on Sutton Street.
Yes. Yes, man. The case list down there, Andrea, is inundated.
My God. So I saw it bad with the rent in the so
Rent is a killer, Andre. Rent is a thing that causes generational poverty. And NHT had enough money to plug that gap, you know, Andre. They had it, and then the government stole the money. They have transferred NHT funds in bulk to the consolidated funds, then disperse the funds and take it into their own pockets. Here, man, the amount of houses that should have been built in the corporate area to improve the lives of the people, Andre, nothing has been done. I just see this guy going around and giving a small house every 2 weeks and putting it on his social media handle. That cannot move the needle. That is going nowhere. What they have done with the funds. Look here, when the hundreds of millions of dollars moved from NHT to SSL, Nigel Clark was the chairman appointed by Andrew Holness at the time. Then Andrew Holness appointed the same man to the finance ministry as finance minister.
Wow.
And when the cleaning up process was being done at SSL, Nigel Clark himself was a part of it.
Wow.
And then he said to Jamaicans, wait a bit, just be patient. We will release a report. That time the guy knew he was packing his bags to leave to Washington, D.C.
My.
Jamaica is like a feeding tree to those big boys. It's not for the Jamaican people on a whole. Let me tell you something, man. I told you, I've done the calculation. There's about 8 people gone with all the wealth, you know.
8 people gone with all Jamaica wealth?
Yes, including the banker, right? You have First Rock, you have the Prime Minister himself, you have some of the government minister, you have a man who took away the Blue Lagoon, the prime property of Blue Lagoon, the entrance, and is wreaking havoc on the lives of the rafters up there. And when you go to them, they say, no, that is one subject matter that we cannot touch. And the same minister top NCB man up there and the Sandals man up there too. Your people doesn't have a chance. Look here, this is a crisis beyond proportion, you know.
The more you talk, the more me feel the pain.
Why is it that these guys are going up for re-election?
Them say them just need 5 more years.
Well, I'm telling you, man, there is no economic recovery without justice, and the Prime Minister must be taken into custody. He must not be on the outside while the investigation is going on.
But isn't there something called citizens? Isn't there something called citizens arrest? Can't the citizens?
Of course.
Arrest
him. The citizens are going through so much pain and agony, and the man is still moving freely. Of course. The citizens have the power to arrest him based upon the injustice that is going on in the country, of course. Because the Prime Minister has become an impediment towards the progress of people, So they have the power to arrest him, of course. Yes, he is antithetical towards anything that is good in Jamaica. So if the Prime Minister is arrested by the civilians, then the country will start to prosper.
Oh, Lord.
The police not doing it. The DPP is not doing it. So the citizens can make the arrest because there is substantive evidence that the Prime Minister is involved in illicit enrichment. And this guy is no ordinary rich man. People look at his face the other day during the budget presentation and said the Prime Minister look uncomfortable. Damn nonsense, man. Man came into politics with zero and going out with countless billions of dollars, he and his family. How the man could be uncomfortable or sad? That's the argument. We're talking about the man is sad. The man has a lot of money. He just went on a weight loss program and pays money to look better. Nobody who has money going to keep on weight. They want to wear nice clothes. They want to look presentable whenever they go out on the road. So they will do their best to lose weight. So the Prime Minister losing weight doesn't have anything to do with stress. Damn nonsense, man. I don't like to hear a stupid argument, Andrew. The man is losing weight because he has chosen to do so. Losing weight make you look better. You can wear better clothes. You have more options when you get ready to dress. You understand me?
Oh, so they lose when they lose the weight, and really for the citizens of a feel narcissistic self.
No way.
So them would have say my teeth in a jacket and tie.
The man loses weight because he wants to do so. You understand? It has nothing to do with stress. He has everything at his disposal right now, The Prime Minister will continue to borrow money from multilateral agencies because he wants to keep his profile and that of the cabinet well and good. He will enrich himself while borrowing money and pour it on the backs of the Jamaican people.
True.
Because let me tell you, corrupt politicians, they borrow money to keep the status quo going while they continue to enrich themselves. Look here, they will not face the burden because they are well off. Those debts will be offloaded on the Jamaican people for hundreds of years to come. The Prime Minister, look here, every rich guy in Jamaica has houses overseas. You have all one man in custom. There's one man in custom, in the custom agency who has 4 houses in Miami. So just imagine the Prime Minister. He can have 10 houses in Miami. He can have a house in Canada. He can have a house in Europe. So I'm telling you, all the damage that has been done will not affect the Prime Minister in years to come. Is a normal people.
Boy, you make me a worrier now.
Look here. The University of the West Indies, a premier institution. to transform lives. And there is such a drastic reduction in enrollment because people cannot afford to get in.
Yes.
Signing up student loan bureau forms, most of the time is a waste of time. They're going nowhere. The enrollment is down, Andre, drastically. I'm telling you, man, it's the worst I've ever seen it. And these guys are so audacious to come and present themselves in the eyes of the public when they have stolen so much money.
My God.
I support ISAT in advancing his way into Portland. Good move. It's going to turn out that ISAT is the savior of the PNP.
Really? Oh, ISAT talk about
yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, ISAT.
Because if the PNP retakes Portland, I'm telling you, or even East Portland alone, that would have been
enough
to
resuscitate
to win the national election.
Oh, so you say
because the PNP cannot gain state power without winning East Portland.
Oh,
that
so
is
that
a constituency that must be returned to the PNP in order to take power. And I'm telling you, I've seen the advancement that Isaac Buchanan has made. Very effective.
Then I like it.
Have been calling Portland Varsland.
Then I like it down there, you know. Them not like it down there, you know.
And all they have been doing up here in Portland is taking away poor people's land, state land. And they're using the border to perpetrate their crimes. Look here, man. It's beachfront properties up there, you know. You have the ocean up there, you know.
Yeah, half of East Portland a beachfront.
Up there.
Half of East Portland a beachfront, for true. I never see a place full of so much beachfront.
Yes. Those are prime properties. Those same politicians, they have yacht up there, you know.
Hey,
so they need control of the waters.
Oh. So
they will do anything to keep control of it.
Oh, so the water is priority for them.
Yes. And the poor people up there, they have been wiped out. They rob them, you know, and disenfranchise them, you know. I want their votes now. The poor people of Portland must reject them, run them away. They are thieves. They don't come to offer anything. They just come to plunder the public purse and take away your natural resources so you can't have access to it. Your children can't have access to it. And the economic activity that used to go on up there, they stop them. So they don't want them to survive. They just want to take away their things.
Yes.
Look how much resources that guy has. 4 ministries in one. And his constituency is getting poorer and poorer.
Don't our Portland in our... Don't our Portland really in our bad state for true, you know?
Oh, yes. When you drive through the town and all of that, people can't even afford to wear shoes and proper clothes. It's severe poverty up there. It's probably worse than St. Mary right now, Portland. Because the coffee industry used to generate a lot of money. The rafting also, and those people have been disenfranchised now. So they can't get to do it anymore. So it's probably worse than St. Mary. The resources are there, you know. It's political corruption. These politicians used to inflict on the normal citizens, you know, and get them out of business. So I'm saying to the people of Portland, just know the connection with the hardship you're facing. Just know that is a two GLP member of parliament up there cause it.
It's mad, it's a Portland water baby powder land for the government. Me don't know what that mean. Lord God.
The PNP has to take East Portland. It's a very crucial seat in gaining state power. And I'm telling those people are no good. The people have been complaining. They say that they only profile and make it look like they are doing something when they are not doing nothing.
Well, probably you have to go help. Probably you have to go help come election day if you make sure so we get it.
Of course.
Yeah,
Let me tell you something. I told you, it is the most consequential election in history.
Yes.
Because you would be having a prime minister took 9 years of statutory declarations not being certified. Look here, the prime minister's statutory declaration will never be able to certify again, you know.
Why?
Because his wealth gone way out of whack. When the Integrity Commission complained that this man's declaration not matching up with the money and assets he possessed.
Yes.
He has more money now than the time that Integrity Commission made the announcement. His wealth has far been expanded since then.
Lord,
so there is no way his statutory declaration can be certified in this lifetime. His wife has acquired more properties. They have more units right now in Portmore.
Somebody say me must go do an investigation. I want you to go do it for me. You remember what you talk about property I build up at John's Road?
Yes.
Somebody say me forgot doing the investigation to find out who owned the property where I build up at John's Road, the housing scheme.
She has a lot of property.
Where you say?
Because I know there's a massive development there when you pass the 100-man police station. What area is that called?
100 man that are in a Portmore.
Yes, she has over 100 units over there. A few months ago, they were doing electrical installation. So they were putting up light pole all over in the scheme. And those properties are going for 25 to 30 million, 2-bedroom and 3-bedrooms. That is just one out of many.
No, sir.
And the wife is the sole owner of that property.
My God.
So a lot of the properties that they possess, you as a normal person cannot know. You know how you'll know? You'd have to hear it from persons in the real estate industry.
No, sir.
You understand? Persons in critical areas. You'd have to know people in JPS who are doing the electrical installation, like light poles and those stuff. And when you go there, yes, you would know that those properties belong to the wife of the prime minister. But you can't know out here because they're not releasing anything to the public. But some of those people who go on those projects, they come back and talk that they're doing work. And is the prime minister's wife is the owner of the property.
Whoa.
Because that is how I first knew about the project in Portmore.
Oh.
Someone who went there as a part of the team to do a massive electrical installation. That's how I got to find out about it. So a normal person wouldn't be able to find it.
Well,
let me tell you something, man. Where could those people get so many hundreds of millions of dollars?
Well, I mean,
real estate.
Would have to ask you, but I really want to thank you for hosting the show for me today.
Yes,
you
man.
are Edward.
Man, just make sure, people, that you vote out Andrew Holness. Make sure. And the PNP has to follow through after they win the election. You cannot operate a normal budget with so much stolen money out there on the part of the Jamaica Labour Party and their operatives. Those monies have to be recovered to run the country properly so that more children can go into schools and universities and improve the lives of their families.
Yes.
They're going to need those monies to put back at KPH, Bustamante Hospital for Children, and everywhere else. All that massive overrun at Cornwall Regional Hospital, they must check which bank those money laundering are being done. All right, sir.
All right. What an insightful show today. I want to thank Head Boy and the class president. I'm going to call him class president. Because I really wasn't going to come today, students. As I say, really not 100%, but I decided, in the interest of the thousands of people who listen to me, to just come and talk to you all. So thank you, head boy and class president, Miss Winnie, and everyone else who called during the midday connection. But I'm just going to try my very best to get myself up and running. So let me go and get the meds and everything. Doctor should be seeing me soon. But keep me in your prayers, Jamaica. No, Natalie. There's no 30 more. Oh, Natalie, you see, this is what I don't appreciate. You guys know that I'm not well. I'm not going to say give me 30 more. No, Natalie, you can't stretch me so, man. You can't stretch me so. But thank you all for who came today. Thanks for those who bless up the super chat and everyone. See you all tonight at 8 p.m. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.